Somewhere right now, someone is still emotionally recovering from a sport they only watch every 4 years. Somewhere right now, a grown adult has strong opinions about curling. And somewhere in northern Italy, the snow is melting, the medals have been handed out, and the world is still trying to figure out how Norway has 47 gold medals in events we didn't even know existed. Okay, alright, listen, let's talk about the Olympics, fools. Welcome back to According to Jeezy, the podcast for people who don't train for the Olympics, but absolutely judge from the couch. Today, we are recapping the 2026 Olympics, also known as Coachella for extremely disciplined people. Every 4 years, we watch speed skating and say, why are those thighs so powerful? Those people are built like Teslas, silent, fast, slightly intimidating. They're flying around the rink at 35 miles per hour, and I'm winded tying my boots. Also, why do their suits look like they were designed by NASA and Red Bull at the same time? It's giving I'm aerodynamic but also sponsored by a smoothie. Now ski jumping, let me be clear. If you told me, hey Jeezy, strap these planks to your feet and launch yourself off a frozen balcony, I would simply choose peace. These athletes are basically human paper airplanes. They lean forward like gravity is optional, and the commentators always say stuff like, he just needs a clean takeoff. Sir, he just flew 400 feet on purpose. Respectfully, everything about that is unclean. You know the Olympics are serious when people who haven't worn a jersey since middle school suddenly became tactical experts. Group chats were wild. Coach should have pulled him earlier. You don't understand the rotation. Bro, you DoorDash during halftime. But hockey delivers chaos.
The golden goal for the United States!
Overtime games, upsets, national pride at DEF CON 1. The Winter Olympics always remind us that hockey isn't a sport, it's therapy with sticks. Now let's talk about the most aggressively calm sport on earth, curling.
You can off.
You haven't done it once?
I haven't done it once.
Every 4 years, we watch people aggressively mop ice and we act like we've always loved it. I don't know the rules, you don't know the rules, the commentators barely know the rules. But when the rock slides slowly towards the center, we lean forward like, oh, that's money. It's the only sport where sweeping is violent. Also, curling teams look like accountants who discovered adrenaline. Snowboarders at the Olympics have the energy of I might win or I might start a band after this. And the tricks are insane. They spin 4 times upside down in the air. I get dizzy standing up too fast. And they land it like, yeah, I did this before breakfast. Also, shout out to the announcers trying to keep up. That was a triple cork 1620 backside hyperrotation flux capacitor. Sir, just say he did a flip. We're tired. We need to talk about Norway. Norway shows up to the Winter Olympics like, oh, it's cold? That's adorable. They collect medals the way I collect unopened emails. Cross-country skiing? Norway. Biathlon? Norway. Existing peacefully in snow? Norway. At this point, I'm convinced Norwegian babies are born wearing skis. For those of you who don't know, biathlon is skiing, but also shooting, because apparently skiing wasn't stressful enough. Imagine your heart rate at 190 BPM and someone says, okay, now aim. Absolutely not. If my heart rate hits 120, I need a chair. These athletes are out here breathing like monks in a blizzard. Now let's be honest, fools. Every Olympics, we discover a sport and say, wait, this is fire. Skeleton, luge, Nordic combine, which sounds like a Scandinavian law firm. Have you been injured in a snow-related incident? Call Nordic and Combine. But watching someone go headfirst down an ice tunnel at highway speeds, I can't stress this enough.
Hell no!
I get nervous merging onto the freeway. The Winter Olympics always feel different. It's colder, quieter, more intense. Summer Olympics feels like a festival. Winter Olympics feels like we trained in silence for 12 years, now watch. There's something powerful about athletes from small countries stepping up and shocking the world. And then you see someone from a tropical country competing in alpine skiing and you're like, you know what? Dream big, confuse geography. Here's what 2026 taught us. Humans are ridiculous in the best way. We will launch ourselves off of mountains, slide on ice with knives on our feet, shoot targets mid-cardio, and sweep aggressively for national pride, all for a medal. And honestly, it's beautiful. Because for 2 weeks, the world argues about sports instead of anything else. For 2 weeks, we Google rules we'll forget about in a month. For 2 weeks, we believe in things again. The Olympics aren't really about medals. They're about the random athlete you become emotionally attached to, the sport you pretend to understand, the country you root for because you like their uniforms. The reminder that discipline is real. And also, they're about realizing you are not built for winter. Spiritually, I am a Summer Olympics person. Give me track, give me swimming, give me sports where I don't need thermal socks. Summer right now, an Olympic athlete is starting to train for 2030. Summer right now, I'm starting training for couch sitting. And somewhere in Italy, someone is sweeping melted snow thinking that was wild. I'm Jeezy, and according to me, you may not have won gold in 2026, but you did survive winter, and honestly, that's podium energy. If you enjoyed this episode, subscribe and share with someone who suddenly became a curling expert. Peace out, fools.